You must be the change you wish to see in the world. He walked with a staff and dressed in simplicity, but his idea shook an empire. With no army or throne, he led millions to freedom. His strength was in his truth, and his weapon was nonviolence. This is the story of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, known to the world as Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the Indian nation, a man who inspired revolutions not with guns, but with his spirit. Welcome to English Passage, where we help you improve your English through inspiring stories, biographies, and more. Let's learn and grow together. Explore the extraordinary life of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation who led India to independence through nonviolence and truth. Discover his journey, values, and leadership philosophy that continue to inspire the world. This deep dive into his personal evolution, political campaigns, and enduring wisdom offers not only historical insight but also timeless lessons for today's generation. Mahatma Gandhi, born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi in 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat, is widely revered as one of the most transformative figures in modern history. His early life was shaped by a devout Hindu upbringing and the principles of honesty, austerity, and compassion. He married at a young age. In May 1883, the 13-year-old Gandhi was married to 14-year-old Kasbai Gurdas Kavadia in an arranged marriage, according to the custom of the region at that time. In the process, he lost a year at school but was later allowed to make up by accelerating his studies. Gandhi's wedding was a joint event where his brother and cousin were also married. Recalling the day of their marriage, Gandhi once said, "As we didn't know much about marriage, for us it meant only wearing new clothes, eating sweets, and playing with relatives. As was the prevailing tradition, the adolescent bride was to spend much time at her parents' house and away from her husband. In England, he encountered Western ideals but remained steadfast in his cultural values. It was during his law practice in South Africa that Gandhi experienced the deep racial injustices faced by Indians. The incident of being thrown off a train for being in a whites-only compartment sparked a lifetime commitment to social justice. Over 21 years in South Africa, he pioneered Satyagraha, the power of truth and nonviolent protest. He successfully led campaigns for civil rights, organizing peaceful resistance, and even setting up the Native Indian Congress to unify the Indian community. Returning to India in 1915, Gandhi began to immerse himself in the realities of Indian rural life. He promoted the use of khadi, homespun cloth, to revive local industries and reduce dependence on British goods. He advocated for the removal of untouchability, promoted women's rights, and encouraged unity between Hindus and Muslims. Gandhi's leadership crystallized through major national movements. Non-cooperation movement 1920-22 urged Indians to boycott British schools, courts, and goods. Salt March 1938 240-mile walk to produce salt in defiance of British monopoly laws, one of the most symbolic acts of civil resistance. Round-table conferences. Gandhi traveled to London to represent Indian interests, engaging in negotiations with British leaders. Quit India movement 1942, a powerful call for immediate independence. Gandhi was arrested and imprisoned for nearly 2 years. Gandhi made many personal sacrifices for his cause. He endured numerous imprisonments, totaling over 2,000 days in jail. He frequently fasted, including fasts unto death, to protest against injustice or communal violence. These fasts were powerful tools that drew global attention and compelled people to reflect on their actions. He sacrificed comfort, luxury, and even family life to remain committed to the Indian independence movement. His philosophy of simple living included spinning his own cloth, eating frugally, and walking barefoot. Each aspect of his life reflected intentional sacrifice for a greater cause. Gandhi's leadership was revolutionary because it was rooted in character rather than charisma. He believed that means were as important as ends. His commitment to truth, Satya, nonviolence, Ahimsa, and self-rule, Swaraj, went beyond politics. They formed the philosophy of life. He lived in ashrams, practiced vegetarianism, celibacy, and self-purification. His leadership style emphasized listening, patience, humility, and inclusiveness. Unlike many leaders who imposed their will, Gandhi empowered people to think, act, and lead themselves. Awards and global recognition. Named Time magazine's Man of the Year in 1930. Inspired the civil rights movements of Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and Cesar Chavez. Honored internationally with statues and memorials in countries including the USA, UK, South Africa, and beyond. Though never awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, he was nominated 5 times and is widely considered one of its greatest omissions. Quotes that reflect his legacy. You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi's life was a message to the world. Change can come through nonviolence, truth, and moral integrity. He not only led India to freedom but also gifted humanity a model for peaceful resistance. His life is a reminder that greatness lies in humility and power in compassion. Even today, in a world challenged by inequality, conflict, and climate change, Gandhi's ideals remain a compass for ethical leadership and social transformation. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. In 2007, the United Nations General Assembly declared Gandhi's birthday, 2nd October, as the International Day of Nonviolence. First proposed by UNESCO in 1948 as the School Day of Nonviolence and Peace, DNIP in Spanish. 30th January is observed as the school day of nonviolence and peace in schools of many countries. In countries with a Southern Hemisphere school calendar, it is observed on 30th March. Thank you for listening to this inspiring story. We hope you found this content inspiring and helpful in your English learning journey. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Leave a comment below on which of Gandhi's teachings resonated most with you. Until next time, keep learning and stay inspired. Peace and progress to all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.